walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone and I walk up. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone.
Oh yeah, race fans, welcome in. NGB coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. Here we go one more time in the playoffs, folks, for Front Row Esports and their 2024 Cup playoff run for the championship, folks. Ooh, we got some practice happening right now on track, and some guys getting all kinds, Squirrel Dog. Just a little bit of a treat to show us what's good up next. As we got ourselves a go fast here tonight, folks. I hope we're all ready. It should be a lot of fun here. Again, we've got Kansas Motor Speedway, Front Row Esports. I'm Chris Paul Hammond, your lunatic in the booth. All this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and of course, Amar Paintworks. You see some really nice cars out there, and they're about to get messed up, man. We're going to have all kinds of fun, like I said, here this mile and a halfer. And again, let's check out what we have in store for tonight's race, folks. All right, we're going to bring up a little track mapper. Oh, wrong one here. My bad. Give me 1 second as I am bringing that up here. Find my stuff. Ah, there she is. Congratulations, we made it. All right. Let's see. Open June 2nd, 2001, 1.5 mile D-shaped oval. Racing lines are going to be top and bottom with 3 wide opportunities, folks. Oh, that means it's going to get a little McNasty out here on track tonight. And we're looking at some good degree banking here in this mile and a half for 1 and 2. And 3 and 4, you're looking at mirroring each other at 17 to 20 degrees progressive. Backstretch a little flatted in the front, but we're looking at 5 degrees with that 10-degree bubble up that D portion there. So give these guys some good grip coming through that. And you're going to see some, like I said, looking them down there running the really bottom line there on the apron. And this is going to be a fun track tonight, folks, really is. Inaugural race winner, of course, Jeff Gordon back in 2001. I remember that race, man. It just shows my age right there. But, man, I'm super stoked. Love Kansas. Had an opportunity to run one a little bit earlier in the week. And so give me good insight on what these drivers are going to have in store for them tonight. And, again, you're looking at that bottom line, I think, is going to be taken advantage of in the beginning. And then we'll probably see it kind of progress to the outer banks, if you will, and we'll see. But again, there's going to be maneuvering out. I've seen guys at the end of the run, and they're running the bottom. So again, there's just going to be so many different opportunities to advance your positions and lose your positions, folks. All right, so let's make sure we got all the rest of our stuff uploaded and ready to go here as we're going to bring up our driver playoffs, folks, is we got up here next for our Kansas action to see these guys going into queue right now. All right, so we're looking at, of course, let's get rid of one for the other. Yeah, okay, so playoff drivers tonight, folks, is going to be Dylan Banks still leading the way in that number 48 Chevy. Chevy still leading the way, of course. Beautiful. Ryan Rose in the 58. Yeah, 9 points behind. This is after the points have reset now, and, of course, we have a new Barney box, as you see. But we have Tyler Honeycutt in that third position, number 20, 17 points out. Kyle Wellman in the 42. 20 points out in that fourth position, round out your top 5 are Hunter Lagunas in the 27, 22 points out. You got sixth position, Ronnie Morrison, Kenneth Bartholomew and Roland Collette. Now you see these guys are all tied up here in points, very, very tight in runnings here. Kenneth Bartholomew kind of was like almost the last man out last round, but he's moving up just a little bit, so he's still in danger. Danger, Robinson. We got Thompson back here, who is in danger. You see the Barney box here over on the right-hand side, folks. And we got Adam Thompson in the 71, Garrett Wilds in the 926, Larry Bell, the 43, and Mark Miller in the 6, all up in the Barney box, and Barney and Tough. So we got 9, 10th, 11, 12, but we can see the points that they're out not too far. So again, they need a good run tonight, really do. So again, these they got 2 runs to do it to get themselves back into the green. So we'll see how that's going to play its fashions in tonight's race. Well, let's go ahead and run us up our little race format here, folks, as we are getting under queue at the moment. Oops, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just stalling a little bit here. So let's look at our specs for this evening in tonight's race here, folks, as we are looking at okay, open setups codes to run what you brung, 1 backup car, 3 sets of tires, 75% fuel, and you're looking at a 55 to 60 laps per tank. So we'll see if this thing stays green, and that fuel econ comes into play. Again, there's gonna be a lot of different strategies that can unfold in tonight's race, so we're gonna be looking for them here, folks, as let's see what our stages are for this evening. I'm just a little slow on the draw this year, obviously. There we go. Front Row Esports, the stages for this evening. We're looking at stage 1, lap 30, stage 2, lap 70, stage 3, 70 laps. So always gets me there a little bit. So the longest run is going to be at the end, of course. Look for him probably to split it. I would at least, somewhere around lap 40, maybe come in and get him if it's if it's looking good. So again, but we're gonna find out. As this thing gets ready to go green. So a lot ahead of us here, folks. As again, like I said, 140 laps. It's going to go by quick if this thing does stay green. But again, it's a good sprint run toward the front. At the beginning, so this guy's going to be able to lay it out there for a minute. But then we're really going to have to start learning to look into that conserve, for stage 2 and definitely stage 3. And tire management. Tire management is going to be very crucial here. Look for these cars to be loose off. In these turns, and then they'll flip to plowing tight. So the balance of these cars are going to change drastically through tonight's race. So look for that also in our race temps. We'll look further into the race track temps as we get ready to go green. All right, folks. So stay tuned. We are going to take ourselves a quick break as we have the national anthem for tonight here, folks. Always got to give a shout out to our troops and all of our frontline defenders. Appreciate everybody and all your efforts done for all of us here. But again, folks, we're all about a good old US of A, and I got to show our respect. So, all right, folks, without further ado, national anthem up, and we will see you back here for the drop of the green for stage 1 in just a moment. Stay tuned.
this.
All right, folks, welcome to the 2024 Front Row Esports Race to the Cup Championship. As we are now into the round of 8 here, as the points have gotten cut down and drivers cut down as well. And man, we got new drivers in the hot seat and other drivers fighting to advance their positions as we get ready to drop the hammer in tonight's race, folks. Got 140 laps ahead of us. I hope you're all ready. And I got you guys back here, and as you got Chris Paul Hamus, your lunatic in the booth. We got you covered on this end here, coming live from Pismo Beach, California. FRB, folks, Front Row Broadcasting. We setting it off on a whole new stage. So I hope you all looking forward to the 2025 season. We got a lot of great stuff up and coming here as we're going to look at our qualified results that are up now. Here we go. Mike Hayes dropping it in P1. Dylan Banks in that second position. Tyler Honeycutt in that third position. In that 20, the 32 of Tom Freitas in the fourth position. Nice. Hunter Lagunas in the 27 in that round out the top 5. 6 is going to go Roland Collette in the number 10. Ryan Rose into 58 in that 7th position. Carl Lindstrom in the 83. 8th position. 9th position, Danny White in the 88. And we got 10th. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be Kenneth Bartholomew. We got 11th for Ronnie Morrison in the 69er. Hunter Bogdan in the 78 got your 12th position. Chummy Miller in the 6 car, 13th. 14th position going to be Larry Bell. We're looking at Sean Donnie in the 63. Is going to be riding her out in that 15th position. As we're looking at Brian Zimmerman in the 16th position. Kyle Wellman, 17th in the 42, the 28 and 42. Tanner Moore in the 4, in the 18th position. And that is almost rounding out our field as we are getting ready, and we are gone, folks. Chris Melton and Scotty Stevens in the 49 and 02 round out your field. All right, 48 off to a really good start on the outside. Mike Hayes in the 24, working the bottom line there, trying to get him some clean, fresh airs at 48 as we got a drag race cross the line to lead stage number 1. That's going to be the 48 cross the line, takes the lead. The 24 of Mike Hayes still at his door, though. Drag race into 1 and 2. Tyler Honeycutt and Hunter Lagunas fall right with Tom Freitas in the 32 and the 58 of Ryan Rose. The 10 of Roland Collette and Danny White all packing it in here tight as these guys are really utilizing the draft and getting these fresh tires up and up to speed. The 48 now taking over the race control as the 24 of Mike Hayes going to follow in suit. 20 of Tyler Honeycutt, third position. And the fourth and fifth, round out your top 5 is the 27, the 32 and 27. Those guys are single file right there by the 58 and 10 are going to be getting battled up here by the 69er of Ronnie Morrison on the outside. Roland Collette here kind of follow on the bottom. The 88, Danny White, he's looking to hold that bottom. But here comes Carl Lindstrom kind of following the 69 in suit on the outside. Kind of gets a little run up here by the 10 car of Roland Collette here. Throws a little air in his face, if you will. Maybe slow him down, speed him up. We're going to find out. But the 83 of Carl Lindstrom still working that outside line. You see everyone fighting for the bottom right off the bat here. 78 and it looks like the 73 are grouped up together. You got Chummy Miller in the 13th, 14th, and 15th positions here. Got Kyle Wellman in the 42. Got a possible battle in underhand here, and yes, we do. Carl Lindstrom in the 83 doing a fat bomb down to the bottom here. Get himself some good speed. 27, 100 Lagunas. He's backing up just a wee bit here. Now we're going to see tires to be. He finds himself a hole right in front of the 78 of Hunter Bogdan. Gets himself back up to speed, looking for the run. And going to check in on our race leaders here. The 48 of Dylan Banks and Mike Hayes in the 24. 24 is working the outside line pretty early. Let's see if this is going to working suit. And now again, you have to remember these are all different setups for these guys too. Some of these guys are set up to run more high side than low, and some of these guys are maybe balanced between the two, giving themselves a lot of good options here. But right now we're looking at a good battle between Tom Freitas in the 32 and the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Tom moving his way forward a little too late for the playoffs, but man, he's going to go out here and show his stuff and maybe go and steal a win away from these boys, as he's looking really nice rounding around the outside. Here we go. Dylan Banks and Mike Hayes race for the race lead. Dylan Banks on the bottom. We're looking at Mike Hayes on the outside. Mike Hayes is really utilizing this outside line. Let's see what he's going to be able to get it done. He does. He got all kinds of momentum. He's going to fly past on the outside. But let's see what that's going to do on tire wears. We got ourselves a group that looks like the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt had himself a run on the 69 and 32. Went for a little bit of a move, but kind of it looked like it stalled out on him. Now he's going to back up, regain the momentum, and try to surge forward once again. And we're looking back here a little bit further in the line here. Brian Zimmerman, real far back offline, and Sean Donnie and Chris Melton look like they did not start. Dylan Bankers, second position, and Mike Hayes leading the way with Tom Freitas in the 32. Locking down in that top three. We're on the 69 of Ron Morrison. Ronnie Morrison looking fast. These guys look real good in an open race they did last night. So let's see if they can kind of continue in their match toward the front and stay right up here in this nice clean air. This is where you want to be, up here in this top five. In that race pace, let the tires settle in, and then start making moves in there. Back up your run. It's real difficult when you're the race leader, and to kind of judge, because you're in the clean air, your car's flying, baby. It feels good, so you just kind of letting her loose. You know what I'm saying? And as you let her loose, you might tend to burn up a little more tire than initially looking for. As you watch Mike Hayes now working himself to the bottom line, and we also try to keep it in mind and in factor throughout tonight's race is that aero blocking. Now I've seen a lot of this throughout this weekend, and I can't wait, or this week, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen out there on Actual Cup come Sunday on in the real, on how when these guys go for that pass on the outside, a guy jumps up to the outside and throws the air in their face, they lose the turn, and they're scratching fence. So, and losing momentum. And here we go. We got a battle for battle for that third position. Tom now working the middle line, trying to keep her there. 69, Ronnie Morrison got himself a good beat on the bottom. And it looks like he's going to have a good drive off here. Drag race, and Tom's not giving it up. He's keeping this car. Focal point is trying to keep it pointed in the right direction, of course. But not only that, but also keeping it up in the front, keeping it up toward that. You don't want to get buried in traffic. There's nowhere to go when you get back there. So he's doing a fine job, giving a good push to, how you doing to the 69er Ronnie Morrison. Actually probably helped him with the turn right there if you think about it, because it turned him a little bit there, So Tom, give him a little kiss, love, and some bump right there as we are rocking and rolling in tonight's race. I'm loving this too. We're looking at the 58 now. Ryan Rose starting to make his move. We're going to see some comers and goers, folks. Okay. So comers and goers, meaning that you're going to see some hot rodders race up forward, and then you're going to see some of these guys kind of through the field, and even those guys that may drop some positions are going to end up coming back. I mean, it's an amazing yo-yo effect in this track over a long green flag run. Mike Hayes is checking out. You know what I'm saying? And Dylan Banks, he's backed up now to the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie Morrison lurking in, and here comes Ryan Rose, Tyler Honeycutt, and it looks like Roland Collette in the 10 around the 32 of Tom, as he's backing up just a wee bit. This could be by design as well. You may not want to heat these tires up or of some sort. Going to try to keep them at a cooler temp. Wait for this track to change, and then unleash it a little. Oh, contact! Bing, baby! Kabing, kaboom! And then 10 gets a good piece of the fence there. He drags her around. Doesn't look like he gets a lot of damage there, but definitely slows him up. The 88 is going to take full advantage of that. as you see Danny White now working the bottom. And but again, we'll see where the speed lies in the car. If he did damage it up a little bit, let's see if he can maintain the pace, more or less. So these two, the Carl Lindstrom here, 9th position, fine run for him. Little late in that for this season, but he's still looking for a decent run and a good showing in tonight's race. Hunter Lagunas here, he's fighting for points as well. Yeah, he's right in that 10th position. So again, very crucial to get these points, these cheddar. And here we go, folks. We got some battling happening here. Dylan Banks, Ryan Rose on the bottom. Dylan Banks on the outside. And here comes more to the party, baby. Yeah. Here comes Tyler Honeycutt. He's seen full advantage right here, right? Because right now, whenever two cars go to fighting, right, they slow up, both of them. So that's like a wounded prey, right? So you attack that joker right off the bat, dude. Get there as quick as you can to see if you can get a twofer. But right now, so he gets a good, Tyler Honeycutt, nice run around the 58 because he got stalled out big time underneath the 48, and now he's going to have to claw back by the 20 and get back to the 48's bumper. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be this guy's safe for right now. Notice how I said right now, because the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt's on the charge, and this man's in 3rd place in points. This guy is in 4th place in points. So, and this man right here is in 1st place. So they want to get that 48 behind him. Is I know that their main focal point. They're stoked that Mike Hayes is not leading the way, or Mike Hayes is leading the way, not Dylan Banks. But we got 69 of Ronnie Morrison, maybe backing up a little bit, or possibly Roland Collette rolling forward. Heck yeah. Great run. Ooh, contact there to the 69er. Niner kind of pushed up a little bit. Little contact there. He saves it. He's all good. But Roland's going to roll on by, and now he's going to set his sights on the 32 of Tom. Beautiful run thus far by the Front Row Esports League and crew in general. 0 cautions, a little bit of door banging, but man, everybody's been doing pretty fine work. And man, here we go. Tyler Honeycutt going underneath the 48 of Dylan Banks. Dylan Banks looked like he's gonna fight back. Crossover underneath. I thought he was gonna subdued to the challenge. But he said, nope, I'm going to challenge you back. Goes back underneath here now that the 20 is going to rip the outside. All kinds of momentum there. Definitely throwing some heat in the tires, and that's what Dylan Banks, I think, is going to be looking for. And here we go with Tom Freitas. Now Tom on the charge back forward as the 58 of Ryan Rose may be falling back. And possible 3-wide action. Ooh, the 32 a little loose there as the loses momentum on the 58. And now the 10's going to take full advantage of that as he roars around the outside. Roland Clinton now moving up into the top 5. Tom just trying to hold strong in that top 10 finish here. 4 points as we got another drag race and neck-to-neck battle here of the 83 and 69er. The 83 of Carl Lindstrom working the bottom right now. The 69 is going to take that momentum on the outside and try to run with it. And as he's running with it, here comes the 63 going in charge. Trying to stall him up a little bit there. Still going to work the bottom end. We got all kinds of fight happening right here, right in front of them. So when they get there, there's not going to be a lot of places to go. So this is all inside the top 10, folks. This is for the cheddar at the end of stage 1. And speaking of the end of stage 1, folks, let's bring her up. Yeah, there we go. Lap 1, or stage 1 is lap 30, so we have like 20 or 6 laps left remaining in stage 1, stage 2, lap 70, and stage 3, just for any latecomers, right? Late to the party. That's okay. I'm always late to the party, bro. All right, that's just how it's gonna go. Always. I think the only schedule I had was as a child. After that, yeah. We've got the 10 working the outside right now. The 32 working the bottom. 32 staying right in tough toe with the 10 and the 58 of Ryan Rose. And we're going to look up toward our race leaders. Mike Hayes checking out zip code status now, utilizing the outside line, mastering Kansas at the moment here in stage 1. Tyler Honeycutt in that second position trying to close in as we got, something happened with Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie Morrison falling off pace here. As a 27 of Hunter Lagunas, same thing here. So now it looks like Lagunas is going to trying to march back forward again. And let's look back in the pack here as we got some quiet guys just mellowing around back here. As we got the Kyle Wellman and the 42. All these guys fighting for points as well. Tanner Marr, Chummy Miller, he's trying to stay in it, right? But so all these guys got a battle right here for the 42 and 43. Kyle Wellman and Larry Bell. Wellman's trying to march his way forward. Maybe they were in the assumptions, had a bad cue, but let's hang out in the back. And, maybe there's going to be a caution right off the bat, and they're going to dodge it. But not happening. It's been a full green flag run since we've dropped the flag. And these cars are starting to wiggle. Oh, the 10 loose. Carl Lindstrom looking for some more points. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's already out of the points right now. So taking points away is what Carl Lindstrom's job is right now. He's making it even more difficult. Oh, wait. Tyler Honeycutt, our new race leader. What the Jesus? Holy, I'm sorry. Dang it. Let's rewind it back, folks, as we are almost into stage 1 collision. Goes, tracks him down, finds a way to him on the outside, contact to the wall right there. He's going to scooch on by, and there is your pass for the race lead here. Lap 28, almost done with stage 1. 2 more laps remaining in stage 1. Your race leader, Tyler Honeycutt in the 20, needs it desperately. Looking for those points right now. Very, very crucial, folks. Tyler Honeycutt leading the way, but we have still some fight at points to be had. Ryan Rose, Dylan Banks falling back. Your points leader, and not by much. Ryan Rose ahead of him, so that's good news. He's going to gain on him, at least this round. So far, unless the bankers can rally it back, but still looking good. He does. He's going to rally on the bottom. 58's going to go high. He's going to keep it pinned to the outside. Tyler Honeycutt looking for this first stage, for this stage 1 win. Looking at possible more battling for more points up here. They're taking points away, excuse me. Back to Tyler Honeycutt. Here he comes, cross the line. Tyler Honeycutt, stage 1 winner. Tyler Honeycutt, your stage 1 winner, folks. Congratulations, my man. And what a drive forward. He never left focus on the task at hand, which is getting his butt to the front. And he did a very fine job of that. Let's go check out the cheddar. Very, very important cheddar. Some points to be had. Tyler Honeycutt, of course, gets that stage 1 and the most points. Mike Hayes gets the second position. Third spot going to go to Ryan Rose in the 58. Dylan Banks in the 48 is in that 4th position. Roland Collette in that top 5, around out that top 5 in the 10 car. 32 of Tom Freitas in the that 6th position. Carl Lindstrom in the 7th position. Points for the 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew in that 8th. And also points for the 27 of Hunter Lagunas in that 9th position. And rounding out your top 10 and points and cheddar for the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. But Tyler Honeycutt, your stage 1 winner here at Kansas. All right, they're going to get some 4 fresh feel goods and, of course, a big, huge splash of go-go juice. So, folks, we're going to take ourselves a quick break and be back here for stage 2. Stick with us.
down at Sandy Beach in Florida. Next, we're bumper to bumper at over 210 on a super speedway.
Yeah, come on!
How the heck we get here? Progress. That's how.
Coming to the white flag, and Labonte takes the lead.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead.
He taps him.
Clashing.
Tail hits him. They're out of it.
Fighting for everything. Not giving away an inch.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
But this isn't just about the 75 years of legends. This is about 75 years of legends and their rocket ships.
1 lap to go.
Each one drafting off of its predecessor. Each one hell-bent at going faster.
He's coming.
Each one built with one thing in
Here they
mind.
come to the line.
Get out front, stay out there.
Side by side.
Because out there is where the future is. And if the first 75 years is any indication, you better brace yourself for the next 75. NASCAR, always forward.
All right, folks, welcome back. Chris Paul Hammers here with Front Row Esports. FRB bringing it to you loud, live, and hot. And we're going directly into stage 2. We're going to form these guys up and get them up to speed. So we got, looks like 1 to go. And leading the way out is going to be Dylan Banks. So he's going to go ahead and snag himself a nice starting spot there for the stage 1 or stage 2. And Tyler Honeycutt, your stage winner, is locked in good in that on that outside here. Roland Collette, Mike Hayes, and looks like Ryan Rose or Tom. Maybe it's Tom. I think it's Tom here. Yep, is rounding out that top 5. So good run-ins thus far by Front Row Esports, as we've had 0 incidences thus far. I'd like to take a moment, of course, to thank our sponsors, Moza Racing, Trek Racer, of course, W Energy Drinks, and Amar Paintworks. All right, we got ourselves like a 40-lap run in this, so fuel's not going to be the problem here. The only problem is keeping it going the right direction, working them tires, working the runs, and trying to get yourself into that cleaner, fresher air, if you will. So we got Dylan Banks leading the way here. We're getting ready to go green, folks. I'm going to drop kick this pace car in just one moment. Spool them up and get them gone. All right, up to Dylan Banks to see what kind of jump he's going to get on the field. Here we go. Green, green, green. Get some, boys. Great start by Dylan Banks. We got Roland Collette, Tyler Honeycutt, all clustered. You know what it up with Tom Freitas in the 32, Ryan Rose in the 58, Mike Hayes in the 24. We got Ronnie Morrison in the 69, Carl Lindstrom. All these guys. Here comes a 42 of Kyle Wellman. Uh-oh, watch out, folks. Wildman Wellman on the charge. Taking it 3 wide now. First 3 I think we've seen today. Let's see how we're going to file and funnel this thing into 3 wide. Yes, we are going to funnel it in 3 wide. Yes, we are. 27 of Hunter Ligonis on the outside going to fall in line and behind the 42 of Kyle Wellman. Kyle Wellman is rocking this thing right now and trying to get this thing up toward the front. He's seen that I think it's time to go. He missed out on some points right now, so he's going for it. And right now, so is everybody else. Dylan Banks leading the way, but for how long? Roland Collette, Tom Freitas in 32. Freitas on the outside. Got a good dash cam looking on the hood of that Chevy. ripping the outside, or ish outside, trying to stick on some air on the nose of that thing, getting her to turn. 69 right behind him. 20's there, 58's there, the 10's on the outside. Here comes the 32. Good run on the outside. Got to take over that the second position and looking for more. Will the 32 drive this thing all the way to the front? Ooh, we're gonna know. We're gonna find out here in just a moment. But great look back there as you see the driver doing some business as he is still inbound on the leader, inbound and down. 32 to the outside, taking over the race lead. 32, P1, but not for long. You're like, wait, there's more. There's a 69er Ronnie Morrison trying to sink his nose in a fight. And he did too, but got slowed up there. And now he's going to be under mad attack as we look back toward. Holy bejesus, folks. This is rounding out super nice back here for this battle. Here comes Kyle Wellman. Oh, up to fourth position. What the bejesus. And Tanner Moore. Tanner Moore in the 4-car. Haven't had a chance to talk about him. Larry Bell as well. Scotty Stevens. We got a whole new set of front runners. Can these guys hammer out some business? We got 58 of Ryan Rhodes, Mike Hayes, your front runners all sitting toward the rear of the field now as we had probably some early pit stoppers and going to cycle it up forward. So now let's see if these guys can not only, not now that they're here, but stay here. You know what I'm saying? And, well, man, Tanner Morris going for more. Larry Bell's going for it. Wellman's going for broke, dude. Here he goes. He's going to attack it in 69. Ronnie Morrison takes the race lead away from Tom. Oops, missed that one. My bad. Hey, that's a lot going on. And here comes a 42 of Kyle Wellman. Kyle Wellman now driving through the field on the outside right now, utilizing every ounce of speed, seeing what is going to happen with his tires later on in the run. So we're going to keep a good close eye of the 42 because he gained a lot of ground, which is a lot of time on the entire field. So that's again, you'll monitor that to see what it does to his tires, or was that is that planned? 69 Ronnie Morrison though, enjoying the heck out of the clean air, and let's grab a quick look-see on how that went down. Race for the so 32 is on the bottom, 69 is going to take him to the outside. Gets that run off here. Oh, contact, baby. Yeah, a little sideways action for the 32. And that's how the 69 snagged that race win. Or race win. Crazy. And we're going to go. We're going to come right back to more battling with Kyle Wellman in the 42 outside of Tom Freitas in the 32. Tom's going to follow in line with him. Here comes Tanner Marr in the 4-car, 43 of Larry Bell, Scotty Stevens, Dylan Banks, and 7th, Roland Collette, 8th, Tyler Honeycutt, 9th, and Ryan Rose, 10th position. So with the flopping positions, at least these guys right here are looking good. They're going to get some stage points. They can keep moving forward. And Carl Lindstrom's going to keep being that spoiler. Spoiler alert! Here comes the 83. Carl Lindstrom getting her done. And he looks like he's in out. Let's grab a look-see. I love going to Carl's ride because for some reason, it's always fast, but he's always in the mix. He really is. He's in that cluster, you know what? I mean, just really putting on the show. As you see some guys up there toward the front going for it. Kyle Wellman looks like he's going to go ahead and take it. Yeah, we're going to go right to the front here on Kyle Wellman as he's on the outside here. We got all kinds of battling happening. And the 32 right behind him. Tanner Marr lining up. Roland Collette and Dylan Bankers. I believe we're going to go right front here. Yep, there he is. There goes the 10 on the outside. Zoom! These guys are on it now, baby. Woo, get on that wheel there, bro. Driver view, I hope you don't get camera shy. Man, they're all over the place right now. We're going to look for the race lead at the moment here. Ronnie Morrison, Kyle Wellman on the outside. Round the outside. Here comes the 42. He gonna Larson the holy bejesus out this thing. Watch. Yep. Right up to the top. And followed with the 4 of Tanner Marr. So again, I don't know, because again, if your car's set up to go that way and this has been a spread out field, you're able to really stick to that one line. Kyle Wellman looking for that race lead. He's in that second position here. Reeling in that leader. Trying to, as you see, and he just like, 0.25 behind. 69er of Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie! Yeah. Get some. He's going. He's just trying to maintain right now. Working that bottom line. I like his car right now. He had a decent run going for him last night. He had to learn a few things and some adjustments and, working a little bit of tire pressure. Maybe he did a little tire pressure adjustment in that car, which really brought it back to life here. He did fall off just a wee bit. Car's looking pretty strong right now as we got a side-by-side battle underway. 32 and 42. Back at it again. Yeah, gets up. Still working the outside, the 42. He's going to go ahead and get that pass now. But we'll see how long. Again, sometimes some of these passes will take a long minute. Scotty Stevens. Yeah, baby. Going to the outside of Larry Bell. 43 Larry Bell. Looking good. Looking real good out there, bro. Get some. This is your top 5 Hammerfest right now. 0-2 Scotty Stevens, Larry Bell trading it back and forth. And it looks like the 4th is going to go to the 0-2 on the outside. Back and forth as we're going again. And the 32 is liking the bottom, keeps going there, but it just gets stalled up. This is what these drivers are going to run into. They're going to get stalled up more and more and more, and they just can't complete the pass, or it just takes forever. Here comes a 43 now, and he's going to go forward. These guys still going at it. This is great. Oh, let's settle in, I think, right? That's how we settle in. Woo! Yeah, that's bringing her close. And that's what he needs to do. He's got to suck that car back, get him off his pace here. I think he's going to get him good here, I think, because now he's going to, clips the wall. That's going to slow him up, and the battle continues. So he had a chance to clear stuff and throw some wake in his face, if you will, but it didn't quite happen. And let's drift back in the pack here, looking at our top 10. Bunch of fighting, going again. Scotty Stevens drifting back in the pack, though. Here comes Hayes and Banks ripping through the field. Oh, no. Be careful. Here comes Dylan Banks now. Banker's looking at that 6th position. Roman Collette on the outside. Man, I love how they just kind of everyone just dives for a line of some sort. Great camera. 3 wide. 83, 02, 43. It's almost like bingo. 83, good drag race down the backstretch here as now we're backing up even further. The 43 looked like he got loose. We see him get loose there on the top. So he had to pedal that joker and get her back underway. It's like, we got Hunter Lagunas. He's hurting right now. Mired in some serious traffic and in that 11th position just outside the points, and he desperately needs those as he is in that top 5, 4 points at the time. Oh, Tom Freitas going for the lead. Let's find out what happened as we just missed that one. How are we missing all of these damn lead changes? Hold on. Oops. Wrong one. Stop it. There we go. That one. Okay, Tom getting a good run here, coming across the line. Throws her to the bottom. 69 was stalled up good. Going to make it look easy right here. Doesn't quite come up super high. Still keeps it on the bottom. Likes that middle entry right there to middle rotation to middle out. He did middle in all the way through. You know what I'm saying? 69 gets a little run, but that's about it. All right, and we got more. Oh my, yes, we got more. 42 of Kyle Wellman looked like he is falling back, so he did spark up them tires just a wee bit there, and now find himself from second to eighth in a mere matter of 10 laps or so. So yet struggling continues, and the struggle is real out here on track, folks. 2700 Laguna is trying to take full advantage now in that. Oh no, the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt into the wall hard this time, and he is way stalled up here as we're going to stay green, and nothing to be caution to be thrown out, nothing like that. He got connected into that thing, and he became one of the wall, which really hurt him. Now back in 12th position, not what he's looking for, but this is a little bit longer of a run, so we're going to have time for it, and time for the 48 and 58 to rise back up to the top. Here comes the 32 sideways on exit. Going to allow the 58 and 48 to ride that outside. 32 is going to go to the bottom, making it easy for the 48 and 58 with that open door to come on through. Here comes Mike Hayes in the 24. You're seeing some of these guys who were really fast last run coming right back up to the front. So we're looking at some really strong hot rods out here tonight. We got the 69 Ron Morrison, same. The 10 of Roland Collette. Now Hunter Lagunas, Tanner Marr, Kenneth Bartholomew, Carl Lindstrom's working his way through the field. Tyler Honeycutt's on a comeback after being one with the fence, and now it looks like Kyle Wellman's tires are trying to give up on him super early in this run. We got 10 laps left remaining, so he's gonna have to hang on. But we got a good battle happening for that 4th, 5th position. Roland Collette and scratch that. Mike Hayes and Tom Freitas in the 32. That is for that third and 4th position. So Tom looking really, really good this race. Still leading the way is Dylan Banks by Ryan Rose, Mike Hayes, Tom Freitas, rolling out your top 5 with Roland Collette. Ronnie Morrison in the 69er, 6th position. Hunter Laguna is in 7th. Kenneth Bartholomew, 8th. And a battle for that 9th and 10th positions, desperately needing it. More points is going to be that Tyler Honeycutt. Looked really good in stage 1 with that stage 1 win. Now wants to counter back with some more points in that. But right now it looks like he's all kinds under attack here as the 4-car of Tanner Marr trying to spoil his party. More battling with the 69 and the 27. These guys are neck and neck in points as well, so they need to. Every point matters here, folks, and that's what they're shooting for. But as that's happening, they're bringing in more competition. Honeycutt now working his way back after that contact there, along with Kenneth Bartholomew, and that fight still rages on between the 72 and 69 as we have 5 laps left remaining, or 6 laps left remaining in stage 2. Man, this is going by super quick, folks, super fast. Let's grab a look-see at the playoff points while we have just a moment here as they almost went 3 wide. Great move by the 27 and the 20 here. Doors open. 69 is going to go ahead and drift back just a little bit, right up to right up to the. Oh, here comes the 83. More spoiler alerts happening. These guys are not in the playoffs, but taking the points away. Love those guys. They really throw that wrench into the program. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, playoff points here. Let's reminder. Here we go. There are your playoff points here. Barney Box, Adam Thompson, hurting right now. A few more back there. Larry Bell. Oh yeah. So again, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a multitude of things at once. But here are where your playoff guys are standing at the moment, and all of this is changing. So just a quick little insight on your playoff drivers and where they're sitting at, just in case you missed it on entry. Ooh, got the 69 big time into the wall right there as we are still looking at, I mean, that's the hottest action on track is the 60 or the 48 of Dylan Banks leading the way. 24 of Mike Hayes. Ooh, now under attack by Ryan Rose. Ryan Rose needs these points, needs to stay neck on neck with this with Dylan Banks. He's right there in points, so second position. Needs to hold it, needs to keep that pressure on him. Same thing, now Honeycutt moving forward even more. Good job, Honeycutt. This is exactly what he needs. Don't ever give up, my man. Keep driving forward. He got into that wall, got sent all the way back to 12th position. Does a cinder in there. Looked like he got slowed up big time, but he's going to rip the outside, try to get some momentum back again. And, oh, contact right there as the 27 comes up for the block. And the 20 had none of that. He said, bink, you better go, and he does. So, and now the 83 gets by him, now loses another position while he was trying to gain more positions. This is going to be the frustrations that the drivers have to deal with, throughout tonight's race. As you see, the leaders here are cycled out pretty good right now. I like it. Oh, here we go. 27.83 back. Now the 83 again. Spoiler alert, this guy is. So the spoilers. That's the 83 taking valuable points away from these guys who desperately need them right now. I mean, not just desperately, but like some of these other guys are, really hurting right now, in points. So, like, I know we didn't see the 71 show up today, right? Yeah, so 71 is missing tonight's race, so he may be out of it from here on out. But you see, we still have a couple of races in this one. You have 2 races and then cuts again. So these guys do have a chance to retaliate back if they don't make a phenomenal run on this one. But that win is always a nice locking position right there too. Kyle Wellman falling back to that 13th position. Hunter Bogdan and Scotty Stevens all battling it tough right here. 12th, 13th, and 14th positions. Tanner Mark. Oh, that's that was a stage in. Sorry, folks. Dang, that went by super quick. And it looks like you are going to have. They were all spread out up there toward the front anyways. It's all good. All right, Dylan Banks, stage 2 victory. All right, stage 2 winner gonna go to my man, Dylan Banks. Oh, cake eater. Got the cake to bake on this one. And let's go ahead and wrap down on our points here. Mike Hayes in that second position in the 24. The 58 of Ryan Rose, third position. Roland Collette in the number 10 is in that fourth position. Fifth position and go to the 32 of Tom Freitas. He's been a spoiler the whole freaking race this far. Good job, Tom. Show him, slap him around a little 1-2, And we got the sixth position to go to 27. They're 2,700 Lagunas. Junkers points. Carl Lindstrom, spoiler, in the 83, seventh position. 20 of Tyler Honeycutt points in that 8th position. Points for 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew in the 9th. And rounding out your top 10 and points is going to be Ronnie Honeycutt in 10th position. All right, bringing them in. We're going to take a break, folks. Be back here in just a moment for stage 3. Stick with us.
This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, the sun grows in it! Jesus Christ! Where did this shit? You're not going to like this.
No, I can absolutely guarantee you I'm not gonna.
My home has found us.
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
The symbiotes didn't come here by accident. They were running.
From what? What's his name then? No.
No! We have something he needs.
endless. Everything will end.
What are we doing?
We need a disguise.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Why'd you keep knocking people out? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild.
We've come a long way, you and me. But we are strong.
This world can't survive if you stay together.
But I need him.
You're bad people.
There we are.
Always remember you.
There comes a time in every man's life where you have to make a sacrifice.
Eddie, I'm with you to the end.
Always remember you.
No, this is all the money that we have.
What is this feeling? It's like
This feeling?
It's like all of my problems have gone away. No!
I think you broke my foot.
Eddie, I need more money.
All right, folks, welcome back. You got FRB here coming to you live, Pismo Beach, California. Got Chris Paul Hamas here. Crazy in the booth, and it's about to get crazy on track here with Front Row Esports in their quest for the 2024 Cup. And we are at Kansas. In case you tuned in a little late, you have missed a lot, man. It's been such an awesome race. No cautions whatsoever. All kinds of passing, all kinds of maneuvering, strategies, comers and goers, you name it, contact. We've had it all. And right now we got Dylan Bankers leading the way. And we're gone for stage 3. Here we go. Getting them all up to speed here, folks, as Dylan Banks off to a really nice start. They're all clustered, you know what? Right back here, second on back. No, second trying to clear. Mike Hayes, he is doing himself a job right there. 58 of Ryan Rose, 32. Tom Freitas, Ronnie Morrison, Roland Collette, Hunter Lagunas. We got Carl Lindstrom, Kyle Wellman. A bunch of just, everybody's running for it now, man. And got Tyler Honeycutt, the 20 on the outside. They're spreading 3 wide. Right behind him, Scotty Stevens. And he got one of the best views in the house, I think, right now. Well, maybe not for him, as he got him everywhere as you see it. Oh, my goodness. Hold on to her, hold on to her, hold on to her. The 20 card just slicing and dicing right now. Yeah, Roland Collette, the same thing. Brian Zimmerman, he trying to make his run. Hey, Zimmy! What up, dog? I haven't seen him for a minute here. I'm glad you can get up here in the fight, and he is, man. Bring that 28 car right to the front here, looking for a good run, along with Larry Bell and everybody else. But look at the fight and battle going on up here. 3 wide for a 32. Tom Freitas in a hot seat. 4 wide! 4 wide! Oh my goodness, can they hold it? Holy no way! They freaking did! And still holding 3 wide. Why are you freaking... Nope. Couldn't hold it. Didn't happen. Scotty Stevens looked like he paid the price. Let's find out where he is right now. Sideways. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's where he's at. Let's wrap that back. That was sick. Oh, goodness. Look at this. This is cluster, you know what? I think it's 4 wide, 58 on the outside, holding 20. There's where the stall up comes, and then 69 gets into him. Didn't back up enough. 42. He kind of got a little piece of it, but the worst person who got that is going to be the 02. Man, spun around. What a sick battle that was. That was McNasty, folks. That was all kinds McNasty as we're going to go race our way back to the front here. Oh, my goodness. Scotty Stevens does have himself a backup car. He is going to be still in this fight, so do not count out that 0-2 of Scotty Stevens. Wow, that was crazy, folks. So I think we're way too early. Oh, here comes Kyle Wellman. He is going to take a little pit action here and seeing maybe fuel. I wouldn't think tires, but maybe you can. If it's been green, they've been really good on tire here, and Larry Bell as well. So, all right. We got some takers on pit road. We got a lot of guys who aren't the 48 and Mike, the 48 of Dylan Banks and Mike Hayes are leading the ways, with Tyler Honeycutt now in third position and Tom Freitas in that fourth. Round out your top five is going to be Hunter Lagunas. Nice, man. Oh, Junkers! Trying to get her up to the front. And he is. Doing a good job. All right. All right, let's take ourselves a quick break since we got ourselves a first caution of the night, folks. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Stick with us. We in stage 3. This is when all the stuff hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? All right, folks. Be back here in just a moment.
Let's get to work.
I'm checking into the bridal suite. My sister is getting married this weekend.
I think there might be a little mistake because my daughter's getting married.
Oh no, we've double booked your weddings.
What?
L is for the way you look at me. Oh,
I've got the situation under control. I'm not letting go.
Doesn't seem like it.
Let's get something straight. If I look out on that dock and that bride's not my baby girl, that bride's going in the fucking lake. Splish splash, bitch taking a bath.
I'm gonna kick your ass, and it's gonna be embarrassing because you're big and I'm little.
Oh.
Let's just all calm down.
Oh, I'm calm.
Oh, I'm super calm.
I think he's dead.
That's not dead.
Oh!
Oh, I'm the tail!
Stop yelling instructions!
Get the fuck out of here!
So much torque!
I was born into a world.
One minute, we're doing 110 down at Sandy Beach in Florida. Next, we're bumper to bumper at over 210 on a super speedway.
Yeah, come on.
How the heck we get here? Progress. That's how.
Coming to the white flag, and Labonte takes the lead.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead.
He taps him.
Clashing.
Tail hits him. They're out of it.
Fighting for everything. Not giving away an inch.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
But this isn't just about the 75 years of legends. This is about 75 years of legends and their rocket ships.
1 lap to go.
Each one drafting off of its predecessor. Each one hell-bent at going faster.
He's coming.
Each one built with one thing in
Here they
mind.
come to the line.
Get out front, stay out there.
Side by side.
Because out there is where the future is. And if the first 75 years is any indication, you better brace yourself for the next 75. NASCAR, always forward.
All right, folks, welcome back to Kansas from ESPORTS. Just coming back from their first caution of the night, and we're all the way into stage 3. So these boys are up to such a great job. Let's hope that this doesn't cascade into a plethora of cautions, as we have these guys, everyone duking it out now. It's throwing out there throwing it all out there. And then look at who's doing it. It's going to be the 42. Oh, and the 10, and the 83, and everybody. Who cares, man? Everyone's chasing down this Dylan Banks right now in the 48 as we got Tyler Honeycutt now moving into that second position. Tom Freitas in the 32. Been up in the top 5 all night. Let's hope he can keep her there. And he's looking pretty good right now, really strong and pretty fast. Working the outside line right now, and you see the cluster of, whoa, because of the new shakeup. Look at this guy fired out of a cannon, along with the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. Oh, Zimmy, he making his move to the front. He all over that outside line right now, keeping the air to the nose, doing what he can with what he's got, and he's doing some fine work of it. Look at this. Brings it down to the line. He's got all kinds of company on his 6, though, with the 24 of Mike Hayes, Hunter Lagunas, Tanner Marr, all right there in your views, and more on their way up. Whoa, that was close. What a surprise attack out of the outside. 69. Oh, what are we missing here? We're missing a lot. We are missing a lot. 3 wide, 20 backing up. The 32 to the front. Dylan Banks falling back, kind of managing. Oh, this is going to be great. Holy hell. Gets a 32 out in front once again. Dylan Banks, he's now under attack by the 69er, Ronnie Morrison. 28 now of Brian Zimmerman. He's going to charge this thing to the out. Superhero move. And landing as he lands himself into second position. And look who's trying to follow it right now. The 69 following in suit, along with the 4-car Tanner Marr. Wow, getting real close to that wall right there. Using up every inch of track. Tyler Honeycutt just watching all this stuff unfold right in front of him right now. Which is, again, you got to stay focused on your task at hand. Let these guys have their runs, do what they're going to do. But you're the top, man. You check it out. He said later, I got to go. So let's see what he's going to do here on his tire wear. How is his long run going to be? Tom is notorious for making great adjustments on his race car to make that hot rod even faster. So let's see if he's got what it takes here to lead the way and lead this thing to the finish here. Right now, we got Tom Freitas, Gunny Sarge in charge of Front Row Esports, leading the way and trying to get something done. I'm loving it. Good job. And let's take another look out the back, if you will, since this guy is leading the way. Once I get there. Sorry, my bad. Almost, there it is. All right, riding on board with your leader, Tom Freitas. And since we have his name up, any of you race drivers out there who are looking for an awesome series and a fun run here with some really, really good competition as we're looking in the rear view right now. Look this man up, Tom Freitas, on Facebook, right? Write this down, take a picture, I don't care. All right, but get a hold of this man and get signed up for this thing. We want and need more awesome drivers just like you. Right now, we've got a decent run, son. Kind of checking out now. Let's see what the 69 and now Brian Zimmerman. Zimmy just kicking some butt, man. He was mired in all kinds of crazy LA traffic at the beginning of this thing. Finds his way towards the front and keeps working forward. And now continuing, he's working like the middle line, not really quite going all the way to the bottom right there, you see. So again, these guys' lines are adjusting. You got Tyler Honeycutt, Ryan Rose, Kyle Wellman, all these guys looking for points. Carl Wellman, he's in that spoiler category along with your race leader. I love that. The 24 of Mike Hayes, and he was looking really strong, but now he is just stuck back here. Stuck like Chuck, he says. Along with Hunter Lagunas, he needs some points as well. Kenneth Bartholomew, all these guys. It look like, and Chummy Miller is out. But we're going back to Tom up here in front. We've seen now the battle starting to heat up a little bit more for that second position as we have the 28 and the 4-car of Tanner Marr. Oh, Mr. Marr! It's cue time for Mr. Marr. To the show, please. To the show. Tanner Marr. It's your turn. Woo! And just as he does that, a little scraper to the wall. See, now that was right there. That's a great example of air being taken away. He got no air right now on this thing, so he's going to have a hard time with that. She's going to push up. Now he gets some air back on that nose. Gets her to turn a bit. But watch this exit right here. Oh, good exit right there. He's gonna look real nice. Look at the momentum he's building up right now. Tanner Marr hauling all kinds of you-know-what. Oh, man, he gets super close to that wall. Good. Settle in right there to the outside line. He's going to have a lot of go fast on the exit as long as he keeps it off the wall. Man, little sparks being thrown by the 28. This is a tight battle right here. This is all for that second position. And here comes Tanner Marr on the outside. He going to keep going. Got to keep rolling. Where is rolling at? Oh, he back here in 10th position. He fighting with Carl Lindstrom. Carl Lindstrom, 83. We got to zoom in on him real quick and throw a shout out to the Lindstrom family. Super stoked to always have your guys' support on board and, of course, in the pits here with Carl Lindstrom. Keep him going. Keep him racing and keep him coming fast because he always puts on a really good show. But I'd like to thank you guys one more time. Just great to have your support and good that you're here every day. Every week. Tom's still leading the way. Let's zoom in on this joker. That is one crazy cool looking car. That's an Amar Specials right there, folks, too. So not only does he have like a really good league, but they got some really, we got a good painter too. 20 now. In all kinds of, look at that wheel being working right here. You see that? Like, yeah. Keeping her barrel down. I love it. This is great tight racing right here, folks. And these guys have been doing this crap all night long. We've had one minor caution. That was for the 0-2 Scotty Stevens. He does have, I hope he pulled his backup car out the box. But, man, right now, this is incredible. Incredible. Tom checking out right now. Different zip code style of thing. Bankers now maybe going to start lighting the afterburner because he sees this Hornet's nest closing 3 wide. Yeah. 58 on the bottom, 69 in the center, 4 on the outside, ripping the outside. Here comes the 83 now. He's going to continue his charge on the bottom. We're going to keep this 3 wide. Get some, Carl. Whoa, he gets Atlanta sideways. But he straightens her up. Here comes a 42. 42 sees himself a huge opportunity. He's like, I want to take this whole pack at the same time. Talk about superhero move, okay? We may see one. We may see one right here. All right, or it could be a super failure. But right there, we got a nice hit to the 83. 83 sideways. 69 backs up. 10's rolling. Yeah. Get some rolling. Oh, my goodness. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got Dylan Bankers leading the Go Fast crew of Tom's worst nightmare. Maybe. What the hell, Tom? 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds out. You go. Go, son. Go. Get it. Drop that hammer. Don't listen to Harry. Okay? No, you're not. Yes, you are. So we got 40 laps left remaining. We still have a pit stop. Oh, yeah, forgot to tell you about that one. Yeah, we got a pit stop. And speaking of which, here comes our first taker. That's going to be Ryan Zimmerman locking him up. Uh-oh, hope he didn't get himself a ticket because that'd be no bueno with how green this race is being. You know what I'm saying? So right now we got first takers in pit is going to be, and what he's going to try to do, folks, is I think he's going to try to undercut the field, if you will. So some strategy plays here. As we got 40 laps, so this is splitting the stage right now. This is halfway of this stage, 3/4 way through the race, and this thing's going to be over in a flash. Watch this. If these guys continue, this is one sick race. It's probably one of the ones for the books right here for Front Row Esports. I'm honored to be here. Honored. All right. This is, all the way back. Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. You got stuff happening everywhere. Oh, Carl Lindstrom backing up. He may be coming into pits here. Let's see if we may have. No. He just got crazy loose, looked like, and then looked like he's stepping out. So look for strategies to start unfolding here. Oh, so Sean Donnie is in this one. We haven't. Oh, man, my bad, Sean. Dude, seriously, my bad. So we got the 63. He's new to this thing, so I got to get used to him a little bit. But Sean back here, he's 19, just kind of maintaining business and being quiet, you know, just filling out this field, which is such a smart driver right there. He's got nothing to prove or to go for, except for just a fun race, and let's figure out this crew, especially if he's going to be a long hauler. You know, you want to learn, because these are all the veterans right here. These guys have been in this thing. I don't know, but we've had guys in here for the 7 years. Okay, 8 years, or no, 6 years. My bad. So yeah, right now Tom leading the way, but Dylan Banks is starting to close in. Yes, he is. So now his almost 3 second is cut down, but we still have pit stops to go through here. We got cars probably stepping out right here, really getting ill handled, but we're looking at a possible lead change here in just a moment, as we're going to drift back through our leaders here as they're kind of separated out. The 7th and 8th positions, just as I say that, here comes the 58 bringing us in. He's going to get himself a little pit strategies. All right, Tom's still leading the way. Dylan Banks in that second position. How is this all going to unfold? Now some of these guys are going to undercut them, but he's going to have them some tires left at the end, so he's going to be banking on that speed. And speaking of banking on speed, here comes Dylan Banks on the outside, getting around the 32 of Tom. Tom may be looking for that pit stop as he's working the bottom now and slowing his roll, maybe preparing for a green flag stop. As he's had some troubles. This is where Tom has actually had some issues through this week, is with these green flag stops and that ever so crucial speeding penalty. And here he comes. Let's see if he nails it. Pressure is on, and yes, the camera's on you, Tom, so watch out, buddy. Okay, I think he nailed it. Nailed it! Sweet, he says, sweet. And he's brought some company along with him, so does look like... Oh, Mike Hayes is with him. Sorry. Wrong guy. Banker's still staying out along with Tyler Honeycutt. Leader still left yet to pit. Roland Collette rolling with them. And the 69er Ronnie Morrison, Tanner Marr. I believe these guys are going to try to, maybe that, let's grab a look-see on the, oh, we got the 69 bringing it in. We got a lot of guys popping smoke down there. Hopefully we got no penalties being had on, on entries. We got Hunter Bogdan's in. Who else is in? Roland Collette is in. Tyler Honeycutt is in. Our race leader, Dylan Banks, is in. So we have our leaders are in. And here they go. Getting himself. Oh, we got a little roll forward by the 48. So that's going to cost him a little bit of time on in pits, which is going to be some distance on track, folks. So look for that 24 or the 20 to have a, yeah, he does. He gets out there, going to go right next to him, does gain, but he does have to back off a bit as Banks is still going to take that race out of pit road, but Tanner Marr now assumes the race lead with Danny White in the 88, who's also a little newer to Front Row Esports. Like to welcome in Danny White. Mr. Danny White, how you doing, my man? You're like, I'm having all kinds of fun out here right now. How about yourself? As he goes ahead and takes the race lead. Absolutely, my man. You go get some. That's right. So he had that Jack Daniels car in here last race. He was looking really good. He got caught up in an incident right here. But right now, we do have new leader of Mr. Danny White. Yeah, that's Georgia. Man, I'm shocked he got service right now. Good job, man. He probably in a boat or something right now, some Starlink. But right now, that is your race leader, Danny White. Leading the way and leading the day. All right, but your top three right here in picture. The four of Tanner Marr, second position, third position, Kenneth Bartholomew, and Kyle Wellman in that fourth position, rounding out your top five. That is your first to pit right there. So I'm pretty sure that these top four, these guys are what we call winging and praying it right now. All right, doing a little bit of praying for the caution to come out. And that would save them, but I don't know if there's anything. But we'll find out. There's a lot of stuff still left to be had on track. But these are your race leaders back up into place. So once those top four rotate out, we'll look at the 58 Banks, Honeycutt, Freitas, Hayes as your top five. Lindstrom, 6th and 7th positions. Once those guys complete those pit stops and strategies. Zimmerman's still in the charge in the hunt, the fight. Stevens is out. Looks like Sean Donnie is out, the 63. Bummers. I hope he got some good experience. And Danny White's still leading the way. And he's like, how long can I keep this up? Because Ryan Rose is about ready to get his lap back the hard way. He's now passed 3 out of the 4 as he gets past Kenneth Bartholomew right there. And then here comes Banks. So Ryan Rose is in that second position in points right now in the championship run, but first place and had a really good run thus far. Let's see if he can finish it out. As now Ryan Rose is going to be getting his lap back the hard way. Another great run by Tom here, the 32. Tom Freitas, he's been doing really good work throughout the week. In I, getting some decent eyes, snagging some good points, having good runs in Kansas. And then you see his, whoa, my goodness, what the huge checkup right there of, I'm thinking it's like the, Kenneth Bartholomew, no, my bad, sorry. That's going to be the Kyle Wellman, I believe, and Tanner Marr checking up some field right here as they're on some really, really old tires. Looking for a caution, almost became it. Holy wow. So all those guys like literally, stop for a red light right there as they come roaring by. Tanner Marr backing up even further. Ryan Rose leading the way, but not fully yet because those guys still need to pit. Tom working his way by. And Carl, both these guys having freaking awesome runs. Just a little too, a lot just late, 24 of Mike Hayes. He's had himself a really nice hot rod all day. Good to see him up here in the top 10. And he'll be even more, almost top 5 once these things cycle out. Oh, and there we go, 42. Wellman. Was sideways, I thought, right? Was that Danny White? Let's go to that. Somebody was crazy sideways. Let's go to it. Oh yeah, that was. Oh, that is definitely a black flag. I don't know. He may have got a load up. Ooh, but he got contact. That's gonna hurt. All right, so Kyle Wellman and Tanner Marr are staying out. Ryan Rose is in 3rd position. Tyler Honeycutt 4th. Dylan Banks 5th. And 6th is Tom Freitas as they run. And 7th is Carl Lindstrom right here. Until those guys pit, Tanner Marr staying out. Kyle Wellman staying out. Not pitting at all yet, so these guys got to come back around the track one more time to pass them if they do not pit. 20 laps left remaining in the stage, folks. Are these guys doing a fuel run? Are they going to have enough at the end? Everyone's lined out, spread out, so I can't foresee, unless it's like a single car caution, can't foresee this is your race leader at the moment. Oh, at the moment, and here he comes, folks. Tannemar was looking for the Hail Mary and fell a little short, so he's going to surrender the second place. It wasn't the lead, sorry. Yes, he's going to get himself his services all done. Oh, so it was a splash and go, but something went wrong. So he was going to try to save himself as much as he can, but everything is separated out pretty good here. Now it's up to Kyle Wellman. 18 laps remaining in tonight's race. Did he do some kind of, I don't think so, but we'll see. Let's take a ride on board. On board that Coors Banquet with Kyle Wellman. Does seem as if he is running her close to normal. Here is Ryan Rose in that second position. I mean, you know he going fast. He using every bit of it right now. Dylan Banks in that third position. Tyler Honeycutt fourth, and Tom now in fifth. So those guys will roll up one more position if Kyle Wellman has to pit. Or will they need to pass him again? I don't think they'll have enough time. 17 laps remaining in the race. Just not enough time if he has some kind of fuel run that he's doing. All these guys will be looking at some top 5 or top 10 runs guaranteed. Hunter Lagunas in the 27. He is in that 8th position. Roland Collette in the 10 car. Those guys are fighting right now. Those guys are just flipped up positions. Larry Bell. So he's going to be robbing some points. And there goes Kyle Wellman. Sorry. There he goes. Oh, so Kyle Wellman gets himself some tires, gets himself a pit. And now our new race leader is going to be Ryan Rose. And let's check out our... You look up here on the left-hand screen, folks, at the tower here. We're seeing at the clock ticking down along with the laps. Let's see if that Banks, that 48, can run down Ryan Rose. He's been super fast, had himself a really nice hot rod in tonight's race. Let's see if he can maintain this pace. 15 more laps in tonight's race, folks. Well, that'd be 15 laps remaining. Excuse my English on that one. Tom Freitas in the 32, 4th position now. Trying to lock in a top 5. Mike Hayes as well in that 5th position. Rounding out that top 5. Carl Lindstrom. These guys are 3 out of the top 10. The middle 3 are not in the run for the championship. So how about that? Stealing some points away from these boys, spreading things out just a little bit more between these drivers. But like I said, this is where it's at. Ryan Rose needs to win this race. I think he's gained some points and gaining some ground on Dylan Banks in the points aspect of things. Let's go ahead and bring that up one more time. Put it back on our race leader and check out our point standings. So Dylan Banks, he's only ahead of Ryan Rose right now by 9 points. Tyler Honeycutt, 17 points back. These guys have had some decent runs throughout the race, so they got some good points in every single stage. Let's see what it has to do. Same thing with Ronnie Morrison, Hunter Lagunas. Like, these playoff points are super crucial, especially look how tight these points are. You guys are tied right here. So, I mean, again, Adam Thompson, unfortunately, and Garrett Wells, those two guys are going to lose out big time. Larry Bell, he may still be in this fight, but I think Larry Bell still is in this fight. But Mark Miller, I believe, these guys may have one more chance, but yeah. I think Larry Bell's going to be the guy we need to keep our eye on when it comes to fighting it out. So he needs to be ahead of Roland Collette. And Roland Collette has been doing himself really good work on track, so that's going to be a tough order. As we got Dylan Banks now coming up into the lap traffic of the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. Was running that long run program, looking for that Hail Mary. Didn't quite unfold the way he needed it to. 48 and the 20 trying to go nose to nose here and gain some ground along with the 32 and the 24 of Freitas St. Tom. But beautiful moves there by the 28 of Zimmy right there. Of trying to stay out the way and out the racing line, let these boys duke it out. Again, that's respectable and professional drivers right there. Oh, we got more happening. Yep, we do. Tom trying to maintain, working the outside along with Honeycutt. Honeycutt all over the bumper of Banks. This is important, super important, because this is going to be some points changing hands here. The 20 needs to be in front of the 48. Absolutely. Needs to keep this guy dropping in points, and because right now Tyler Honeycutt's only 17 points out of the race lead, so he can gain right here. I think he's had some decent points in the stages, so he needs to get that 48 in his rearview mirror. 8 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. Counting down and winding down. Now starting to check out and close in on the race lead is Dylan Banks, the 58. Now probably looking out his rearview mirror as we're going to look in. So when he gets there, he still has to pass him. And we've already seen that in tonight's race and how that has been another tall order and a difficult thing to complete. Great to start, but hard to close the deal. So good dive down here. Look how Banks is really trying to work the line that the 58's not in. So that way he's trying to keep a maximum downforce on his car at all times, creating as much speed. So now he's going to try to run a little underneath them. Now he's in his wake. So he's not going to get the grip off he needs, but he is closing in. Ooh, stretches well maybe a little bit. Does have to lift here. This is the run, and he's looking for it. Ryan Rose. Ooh, closing in fast here. Coming into 5 laps remaining. Will this come down to across the line? Side-by-side battle between the 48 and the 58. 48 and 58 have been a little more class of the field along with the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. When you do get there, that is the other thing we need to worry about here, folks, is what is the 20 and the 24. I think these guys, 24 has nothing to lose. He's not in this thing, right? So not in this playoff. So he's going for the win. He's going to send it. And the 20 is going to, he into the wall right there. Slows down. He's going to help. Oh, maybe not. Thought he was going to give him a huge push right there, but that's going to slow up his run. That is not what he was needing. He needed to keep that momentum built and keep that pressure on him. So when the 48 gets to the 58, he can be there in attack mode, ready to rock. Right now, he's got some company of his own. The 24 of Mike Hayes. 32 of Tom Freitas is right there with him. So any kind of big, huge battling that starts to unfold and unleash in front of him, he's going to gain on them, super fast. So, yeah. But right now, it looks like the Banks is kind of holding. Now he's gained a little bit there, but the 58, he is working that outside line, working it to death. The 58, Ryan Rose, man, and here comes a battle for the 24. This is not what Honeycutt needs right here, not what he wants, but because now he's got two cars that are not in points, battling for it to drop him back 2 more spots in points. Ooh, 48 trying to go there, but just can't get her to stick. Can't get that power to be unleashed and get her to stick the way he needs it to. 20 car now trying to excel away from the 24 and the 32 because the 10's not too far behind as we got 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. Here we go. Ryan Rose, Dylan Banks. Here's where the fight's at. This is where it's going to come down to winning and losing. Who's going to Nike it and who ain't? Because winning just ain't for everyone. Can't be. 48 trying to run down the 58. 58 just looking super strong. Here we go. Coming into white flag. Last lap of the 2024 Cup race at Kansas. 58 of Ryan Rose. Leading the way. Dylan Banks trying to get there. Oh my goodness, what happened? Ryan Rose hits the wall, loses it, drifts back. That's going to dump the lead right into Banks' hands. Tyler Honeycutt's going to take the race win. Dylan Banks and Tyler Honeycutt come across the line. Baker's with the race win. Tyler Honeycutt second. Tom in that third position. What the heck just happened? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Okay, let's watch what happens here, folks, real quick before we get back into it. Ryan Rose, we're looking at Banks right now at the 48. Oh, he gets loose, snaps it into the wall. Oh, man. And that leaves Dylan Banks for the race win. Oh, my goodness. And he drops all the way back to like 8th position or something. So, dang. But here you go, folks. 48, Dylan Banks gonna light him up. All right. Oh no, he's gonna line up real quick as we got Tyler Honeycutt and Tom Freitas in that second and third positions. Tyler Honeycutt second, but here we go for Banks looking for. Oh, he's gonna back her up a little bit. Just looking for our race, our winner's pick right here, folks. You gotta have it, right? Especially right here. But Dylan Banks leading the way. Now he's gonna burn him down. Get it! Yeah! Smoke show! Burn him down, baby! Burn him down! Awesome run right there. So we gotta show. Oh, Barney can't see that. Well, he can, but we can't see it from here. Heck yeah. So that second position is gonna go to Tyler Honeycutt and Tom Freitas rounding out your third spots. But let's go ahead and drop into our finishing results here, and we're gonna get some drivers up in the booth for our post race. So stick with this, folks, as we're just gonna get some things spun around here. There we go. All right. Let's back her up just a little bit. There we go. Dylan Banks leading the way. Wins the race at number 48. Tyler Honeycutt in the 20 gets that second position. Tom Freitas in the 32 in that third spot. The fourth position to go to Mike Hayes in the 24. Rolling Collette in that 10th position. Round out your top five, or in that 10 car. Rounding out your top five. Sixth position belonging to Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Hunter Lagunas in a 27 gets that 7th position. 8th position goes to Ryan Rose, your race leader until the very end. And what a huge upset for him. 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew in that 9th position. Rounding out your top 10 and cheddar is going to be Ronnie Morrison in the 69er. Kyle Wellman in the 42. In the 11th position, Danny White in the 88. Is the 12th. Yeah, 12th is 88 of Danny White. Larry Bell in the 43. 13th position, Hunter Bogdan in the 78. 14th. Brian Zimmerman Ozimi in the 28. 15th position, Tanner Marr finishes this thing up in the in that 4 car in that 16th position. 17th going to Scotty Stevens in the 02. Choa Miller rounding out toward the end of your field. Oh yeah, there he is. Sean Donnie in the 63 and Chris Melton in the 49. All right, folks, let's go ahead and drop on over and see if we can pick ourselves up a race winner. All right, give me one moment, folks, as we're just going to twist our program up and get us on over. Oops, there we go. My bad. Yeah, sorry, 1 second here, folks. Like I said, I guess I'm just a little off my rhythm and rhyme for the reasons. But We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. There we go. Okay. Pardon me while we whip this out here, folks. Just give us 1 second. Dragging over some drivers here. Yep. Something like that. Ah. It's like, man, it's way too quiet up in this show. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry. Dang it, hit the wrong button again. A little more difficult run. That'd be nice to have some help here. There we go. All right. We got Dylan Banks in the 48. Let's see if we can bring him on up. Give us 1 moment here, folks, as we are adjusting some volumes. All right. Dylan Banks, you got Chris Ball-Amos here in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, buddy.
Man, what a run at the end. Didn't look like you're going to catch him, and then all of a sudden it fell into your lap. Run it by us, man. How was that race? It was super exciting from here.
Oh, man, it was great. The whole race tonight was honestly one of the best races we've had in front row in a while, man. I mean, it was spectacular racing all night. You could pass. When people go up there, burn their stuff up, and you catch them long run, 3-4 wide. I mean, it's awesome, man. And we had one caution this whole race, I think.
One caution, and that was just for a checkup after the 4 wide that held. Holy, that was sick, dude. I can't wait for you to see that stuff, dude. You gotta watch that back.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I mean, this is what we want front row. This attracts and brings in new people and makes people want to be here, man. I mean, tonight was absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that because I won. I could care less. I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't deserve it. My heart goes out to Rose, man. He did everything he needed to do. And last lap in the 1 and 2, his wheel disconnects. I think that's.
Oh, is that what happened?
Sure. I think his wheel disconnected because his wheel just turns right into the wall, and his screen freezes and he comes back in. So I don't think it was a lag. I think it was his wheel disconnected. But man, hats off to him. He did everything he needed to do, man, and just gets like that. So I don't feel like I deserve it, but I mean, I can't help it. I'll take it, man. I'll take the win.
That's right. I mean, and again, you were up there fighting. You were leading a lot of that race as well. So I think it was going to be just a toss-up between you two, and maybe the 20. You guys all looked super fast. Had some good hot rods up there.
Oh, Hayes too.
Yeah. Where did he come from?
Hey, you can't forget about Tom up there, man.
I know. I know,
Tom
dude.
with a podium finish.
Don't worry. We gonna lay into him here in just a minute, here, dog. Oh shoot.
Yeah, Mr. Admin, Mr. League owner himself with a podium finish.
I know, proud.
That,
proud Papa, right? Proud Papa moment when it comes to this one, dude.
I'm very
not only
proud.
he gets to lead the race, and he led a good substantial part of it, but then gets a podium, awesome finish with it. Just a sick race to back.
Yes, sir, man. I'm proud of my damn teammate. We got Carl in 6th, and Ronnie with a top 10. I mean, man, it's just this night is. I mean, it's hard to beat this night, man. It really is. I love my bow tie bandits, man. That's for sure.
100%, dude. And all the front row, they all just every team out there did phenomenal work.
Oh, 100%, man. Shout out to everybody tonight, man. Everybody just did a great job tonight. Other than that one caution, we had one caution tonight, and it wasn't even that bad. So, big props to everybody here tonight. They were awesome, and I hope we have plenty more races like this to end the season off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, my man, absolutely. What's we got here? Sorry, I got a problem with my bar thingamajig here. There we go. Get out the way. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to front row, I think we're gonna have a phenomenal finish as well. So.
Oh, I think so, man. This honestly won't even give Rose any issues. Dude's fast every week. He got a bunch of stage points tonight.
Yep.
I know it's not the win that he wanted, or not the finish that he wanted, but he's a force to be reckoned with the rest of the playoffs, especially after this race. I know for sure I'd have vengeance on my mind after something like that happens. So got to be careful with him. He's gonna be out for vengeance next week.
Oh, 100%, my man, 100%. But like, yeah, you know, like I said, the points are all so tight, but it still must feel nice to, you know, more or less, you know, still retain that points lead right now.
It does, man, because especially getting a win here, because the next 2 races are like anybody's race. We got Talladega next week, and you know how Talladega gets. Yep. You can go in there and get wrecked on the second lap of the race and take a fast repair, come back out and get wrecked again.
Right.
And then your race is over with. So you just gotta be careful. And then we got the Roval afterwards. I'm not a road course racer. I'm not horrible at the Roval, but this definitely takes the weight off my shoulders for sure, 100%. We got a bunch of stage. We got what, stage 2 win?
Yep.
I can't remember where I finished stage 1. I think
you're up there.
I think it was 2nd or 3rd or something like that.
Yeah.
Or no, I think it was 4th. It was 4th.
Okay.
4th in stage 1 for winner, and stage 2 and won the race. So a bunch of stage points, and head on to Talladega with the weight off my shoulders, man. That's what it's all about.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, throw your shout outs real quick, my man, before we get you on out of here. And but wait, congratulations to you on your win. What a run. I'm almost speechless. I really am. Almost, bro.
I was doing everything I could there at the end. I don't know if you could tell. He was about 3 seconds ahead, and I was doing everything I could to reel him back in. Yeah. As soon as I got to him, that dirty air was bad, man.
We were riding on board with you.
It was loose. It was loose. I promise you. I loosened this thing up to get it loose, but sometimes it was uncontrollably loose. But I was doing everything I could. But shout out to you up in the booth, Mr. Cali man himself, Mr. Tron.
Thank you, bro.
Always doing a good job up in the booth. We love you. Couldn't do without you.
Well, we had a
lot
of
the viewers.
Say thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun today up here. But yeah, and thank you to the viewers. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to the viewers. Couldn't do it without y'all either. Shout out to Tom for putting on the league, and shout out him for getting a podium finish tonight. Man, I'm so proud of him, man. I really am.
Absolutely.
Shout out Honeycutt for P2, Hayes, everybody tonight. They were awesome. Heart goes out to Ryan Rose, though. I feel so bad for him. Really bad for him. He had that win on lockdown, unless he were to slip up. Yeah, shout out to my Bowtie Bandits, man. What a great night, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. One for the books, for sure. So we're going to send this race into the sponsors. Pay us some money, guys.
100%. Let's go, Tron. Let's go to Dayton.
Oh, it's on. All right, man. I'm going to let you get on out of here. So until next time, we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Later, buddy. Cake eater gonna eat.
Yeah, baby. Get that cake. Get that cake eater. Heck yeah. Later on, cake eater. Later, bro. All right. That was Dylan Banks. Let's go ahead and bring up old Tyler Honeycutt. Love Tyler Honeycutt. He's one of my favorites up in this guy. Tyler Honeycutt in the 20 car. Up on deck. Tyler, you got Chris Paul Amos here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Chris. What's up?
Man, dude, you guys, bro, that was a hell of a race, man. We just couldn't stop and shut up about it. You were everywhere, all right? You got mired in some traffic and, out of stage 2. You're up in the front. You fought it through. Man, how was it from your ride? You got one hell of a hot rod out there.
Yeah, this was like up and down race for me for sure. I saved my tires pretty good in stage 1. Got the stage win, so that was good. Big for the playoffs. Stage 2, I don't know. I got raced a little. I wouldn't say dirty, but just raced like a butthole, I should say. So I got stuck behind a lot of them. Ended up finishing 8th, and then I was pissed off at the start of stage 3. So I think I made a couple 4-wide passes. And yeah, it was up and down, but it was very fun trying to chase down Ryan there at the end. I've never seen something like that. Like, that dude has such bad luck. How do you just completely lose connection on the last lap? That's heartbreaking. But
almost last turn. I mean, that was Jeez. I hear you. Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it honestly scared me. As soon as I saw that, I jerked the wheel to the left and just closed my eyes.
Yeah, because you were right there and he was backing up quick.
Yeah.
But dude, you had an impressive run. You were, like I said, how was your tire wear out there? How was the track conditions? I mean, did you find yourself struggling with your setup, or were you on top of it?
No, I've done a lot of officials today, and I tried the looser setups and the benchmarks, but I didn't like them, so I went with the tighter setup tonight. and I got really tight when I was right behind someone, like on the long runs. But other than that, it felt great, honestly. Um, but yeah, the setup was pretty dialed in. I never got loose like I saw other people get loose, just a little bit tight when I was behind people.
Yeah, talking about being behind people, you found yourself with patience wearing down at the end with that 4-wide move. That was like crazy. Okay, that was awesome. We were all over that, my man, and that's actually when that caution did come out, because of the O2 kind of got like the worst of it in that matter. But that was just such. Let's see if I can bring that up. Actually, I think I may be able to. Oh, yep, here we go, folks. 4-wide move, and here comes Honeycutt. So like, let's back this up, as this is what brought out that initial caution. But this right here, we're gonna put it on a slow-mo, and you just see this drive right here by the 20 car, folks. So we're on the 20 right now, and he's looking down range is what this guy's doing right now. Look at this. But what a good run. Like, this just shows the speed of your car and of course the talent behind the wheel. But how else did that car handle today? Minus the pushing and in draft wise, was she pretty responsive?
Yeah, I could pretty much do whatever I wanted with it. Never had too many fits with it, so I was really happy with the piece we brought this week. Glad to get a lot of points tonight because we got Talladega and the Roll 1X, which is not my strong suit. So I'm just gonna hopefully do enough to squeak on into the next round, and hopefully get myself to Phoenix eventually.
Yeah, here's where the cojones is pulled out right here by the 20 car. You could have backed off. Yep, you could have. Nope. Nope.
I was irritated with how I was being raced. I was like, I'm just going to the front.
Dude, that was a hole. I would have took it. That was beautiful. The 32, you two got to lean door to door right here. That's awesome. Look at this, dude. This is great. And then, the 02, he almost had it, but he kind of like, I'm sure it was the wake of all the cars in front of him that stalled him up, and the 69 just, got him in the wrong way. And that was the only caution of the entire race. What a run by you guys tonight, man. I'm just super proud of all you guys. Seriously.
Yeah, I was trying to give the viewers something to like right there. So glad I could do that.
I'm sure you brought them out of their seats, my man, because you brought me out of mine.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was good stuff. So of course, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I mean, phenomenal run once again. I'm pulling for you in this 2024 championship. I think you have what it takes to get there, and so we're gonna be pulling for you at the end. But keep it together, buddy. You're right there.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, my man. Keep it and keep it going in the right direction.
10-4.
You got it, man.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy. All right, and last but not least, and again, it's gonna have to be one of our, more of our favorites of tonight's. We love Tyler, and Banks is the cake eater, right? So we get it, but we don't get Tom up in here putting it in podium after leading the race while having one of the most epic races of front row esports history. Tom, you got Chris Paul Hamus here in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, brother? How you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah. Proud pop, a moment for you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We did a lot of A Opens and NIS this week. A lot of practice, a lot of laps, and knew we had a good car. I mean, I know the drivers and the caliber drivers we had, so I knew a win was gonna be hard. But I knew, a top 3. Possibly in the cards. We're just gonna, hope for the best, right?
Right. No, absolutely. I mean, and you did, right?
Yeah, I was. I knew when we, at the end of that last stage there, coming down, I was like, oh man, the 24 is catching me. Is like trying to save a little bit, and car was starting to get loose there. The car had this weird transition. I mean, all throughout the A Opens, NIS too. And even tonight with the track being cooler, around lap 15, 16, 17, 8 laps into a run, it'd start to get wicked loose no matter what kind of adjustment I would do. Change my line, stuff like that. It didn't matter. But then around, after that, dealt with that for about 5 laps. Then the car would come back in, tighten up a little bit, and I'd be able to go again. And, so I knew once he got around me, I was like, I'm just going to stick with him, and hopefully I can catch him. And luckily, we were able to get him there that last lap there coming out of 4 to get P3. And so, shout to Dylan there on winning, but terrible there. Feel terrible for Ryan, who had a mechanical failure there on the last lap. That's really sucks.
Yeah, no, it would see that. Yeah, that's definitely one of them chatty moments, dude. That's a chatty moment. And what a run that 58 had, and how terrible it happens at the last lap, almost last turn.
Yeah, it was so close, but yet so far.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I mean, all in all, like always, shout out to you up here in the booth, putting on the shows week after week, and shout out to all the drivers that, even though we're in playoffs and, you only got half the field that are in the playoffs, you still get this awesome core group of guys that come out week after week after week and race. I know the seasons are long. We're going to, make sure we get some more breaks in there next season for the drivers and stuff like that. But, so shout out to them. Again, if it wasn't for the drivers, we wouldn't have a show and a league to put on, every week. And just, again, the family and the camaraderie and stuff like that has been built over the past 5-6 years. It's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, absolutely. I was describing that in the race tonight, Tom, because we're seeing veteran moves being done, and even by some newer drivers. But we've had drivers out here for the entirety of Front Row Esports, still in this field, and ripping it. And that's what we're looking for. Looking for those long liners, those long haulers.
Exactly. I mean, any drivers out there that see this and watch this, that if you want a home to come race at, or it's not a fly-by-night league, this is your spot. If you like open sets and you like cup cars and you like trucks, we got a spot for you.
Not only that, but we hold you accountable. Drivers get held accountable here. That is why you get into racing the way we get the racing done.
Real quick, I got to ask, were we 4 wide at one point?
100%.
Okay. I
just showed that. So,
awesome.
like we seen you, like you were part of that 4 wide, and that was just something sick.
Cool.
And you made it through. That's what actually caused the caution, but not caused the caution because the 02 backed up, and the 69 just kind of got into him a little wrong as he was trying to back up. So it sent the 02 kind of sideways, and he spun solo car incident style of a thing. So, but you actually held that 4 wide. Yes, you held that 4 wide into 3 wide, then held the 3 wide and continued until that caution came out. So that was sick, dude.
Because for anyone who doesn't know about iRacing, we don't get 4 wide calls. The most we get is a 3 wide call. We could be 5 wide. Spotter's still going to tell us we're 3 wide. So we don't know.
Right. You'll find out later. But no, you guys, everybody handled business beautifully.
Awesome.
I mean, it was just, I couldn't believe it. It's like I said, this is probably one of the best races I've ever seen in Front Row Esports.
It's one of the best races we've had in I shouldn't say a long time. I mean, this second half of the season, for the most part, has gone really, really well, honestly. Yeah. But, to only have 1 yellow, though, tonight is awesome for Kansas, considering how close and competitive these cars are and how hard we're racing at sometimes.
At all times, Tom. There was not a time on this track tonight that there wasn't somebody or somebody's duking it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty good.
It was a blast. I mean, I'm physically and mentally, I'm one out.
Remember, drivers, if you're looking to get down on this stuff, Tom Freitas in your Front Row Esports in Facebook. Okay, so or you can message him. What else can we message you at, Tom?
You can find me on Facebook, Tom Freitas. The Facebook page, our Facebook page is Front Row Esports iRacing. You can find me on Discord. We have an Instagram, Front Row Esports. Yep. All the social medias, we are on there. So find us, shoot us a message, and we can all get you signed up, squared away. If you message, if if you comment on the video, we will see that. We can get you info links and stuff like that as well. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely, folks, absolutely.
Mhm.
So again, I want to thank all viewers and everybody tonight for tuning in to tonight's race. Got to thank our sponsors real quick, Tom. Got Mozo Racing, Track Racer, W Energy Drink, Amar Paintworks. Super stoked to have them on board. Keeping everything spinning around and around. And of course Starlink for brought to you from the stars right now. Starlink is just getting better and better. So super stoked
100%.
by that, and hopefully we can continue to bring this rest of the season style that the way it is.
I agree, and we got Talladega next week, so that's it's gonna be fun. It's gonna give some people who might not have a chance to win normally a chance to win, and some good 3-wide racing there, and it's Dega's gonna be fun.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, we're gonna go and let you guys get on out of here. It's gonna be it's the last call for us here, but folks, just real quick, wanted to throw a little something out. Hit that like and subscribe. Really appreciate all that support. Seriously, you do. Again, you ain't gonna get nothing for it, right? All you're gonna get is a bunch of crazy broadcasts and some awesome racing, but hopefully it'll be enough. And and then we have that noti button, so hit them noties, notification, because we go on and we go on quick. So we don't mess around with any of that beating around to the bush stuff. So we're in it within a minute. So that thing, when it pops up, you're good to go.
Also, before we let you all go,
yeah,
want to give a quick shout out to, I know we have some drivers that weren't here tonight. They're battling the hurricanes going on right now. To anyone watching, any of our drivers that were not able to make it tonight, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. Hope you all come out safe, and hopefully it ain't too bad for you all, and we get you back out here racing soon.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and actually not just the drivers, but to everybody who's been affected. So what I hope
100%.
everyone's staying safe and moderately dry out there.
Yep, 100%.
All right. Well, thank you, folks. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We out of here. Till next time, keep her tuned and keep her pointed in the right direction. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.